Yo, man, it's almost 4:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
This is the social norm.
1, 2. You want top dollar and pop?
Yeah. Yo. You already know what it is, man. We back it again with another. I'm your boy Canteen. This my man Beans.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey, it's the social norm, man. Hey, today's episode 182, it's called The Differences Between Leading and Controlling. And the reason I came up with this topic was because actually, I was talking to this girl, and we was debating about the differences between leading and controlling. I personally said I don't believe there is no difference, but I do know a lot of people have a stigma about the word control, submission. These are trigger words for a lot of people because they take it as it's a negative, it's a negative word.
Okay.
I don't personally feel like that because I feel like when you're a leader, pretty much you have to have some control over who you're leading.
True.
But you could also be a bad leader and then control in a negative way. So that's how I feel about this, and let's just get into some of these videos. I mean, to pretty much discuss all this stuff.
All right.
Or let's get into this one. Oh yeah, hit that like button too. Don't play with me today.
To split the date, split the cost or anything. It's not a date. Of course, I have no problem, treating my man, of course. So then, I mean, if you invite me, you have to pay.
Now, when my husband and I started dating, I knew we were both broke. So we both split it.
Well, then let's go to Chipotle so you can pay for the whole thing. That's how I feel about that. But you pick a place.
She's single and the white woman's married. Come a little closer. I need you to really listen to me. She's single and the white woman's married. Oh no. See, you're not listening. She is single, unmarried, and the white woman is. No. You're not listening. She's single and the white woman is married.
So
my take on control and leading.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to intent.
Context. Okay, yeah.
Context. So leading to me is like it involves like collaboration and consideration. You get somebody, talk to your woman about something.
Yeah.
And you get her opinion on it. And then you both come to some type of sound decision. Okay. But at the end of the day, since you're the head of the household, you make okay, I understand what you're saying, but we're going to do this.
So you make the final decision.
Yes. I think controlling is just you want to do this to keep this person right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we're doing. No consideration, no talking about it. We're just doing this.
Okay. Yeah. So pretty much you're not considering that person's feelings
at all
of the situation.
No, we're doing this.
And that's that. Okay. So that's where we differed. Okay. She said that's where she kind of agreed with what you said. Mm-hmm. Leading is having consideration for the other person. Controlling is you don't care about the other person's feelings. They're gonna do what you tell them to do.
Yeah. And ultimately when you lead someone, it's for both your best interests.
Like I'm gonna lead y'all into liking, subscribing, and go ahead and hit that notification bell.
That's what I believe it is. We're headed in this direction because this would be the best option for both of us.
Okay, so could that just be more leading? And okay, so let's just say we're gonna put leading as positive, controlling as negative, right? Is it more leading because one, the communication and the understanding is there, and maybe controlling the communication is broken, is broke down, and it's no understanding
It's
involved.
true. Yeah, there are, to lead, you have to have some sort of control. That's a true statement. You
Yes.
have to.
And that's where I was trying to get
It's just not going to
this
work.
girl to understand that with leading, I am having some control over you, but the control is because you allow me to do.
Yes.
It's not like I'm forcing you. There
Yes.
is leaders out there who force control over somebody, but those are bad leaders. People who want to be led,
Mhm.
right, give that control to that person.
Exactly.
Because they understand it benefits them in the long run to let that person lead them.
Yes, it's like the best example.
What
I
up,
could think.
Shay? Hi,
the,
Shay.
The
I gotta give her a good shout out because you know she be mad when I don't give her a good shout out.
The best example I can think of is a president versus a dictator.
Okay.
A dictator, he do what he wanted. He said, "Look, we're the country. We doing this." Like Fidel Castro, he was a dictator for years. He held his people down through military force.
Okay.
That is control.
Yeah.
What they ate, what they watched, what
he controlled without
controlled.
He made the decision of what was supposed to be good.
Yeah, he made the decision for everyone without talking to anybody, without considering anybody. A president,
checks and balances.
Checks and balances. He actually has to convince us to vote for him.
Mm-hmm.
So we pick. People have to come in and
and once he's voted, once he's elected, then whatever he says, you guys are allowing to follow him because y'all voted him in.
Yes, we chose this man or man or woman to lead us.
I think I was reading a book. Matter of fact, give me that book right there. Yeah, that one. I think it was called. What is it called? It's called Letters to Philip, and it pretty much how to treat a woman. And in one of the first chapters, it says take charge. Women want to be led, but they don't want to be felt like it's a dictatorship. Mm-hmm. They want their opinion to be told, like to be.
They want to be
heard, acknowledged, and then you make a decision, and they'll go with that decision. Mm-hmm. What you got to say, Shay? He said, "Why do you have to say it like that? I made one comment and you dragging. See, I can't win for lose with you. I can't say first. I say, hey Shay, and she's like, you don't say. You just gonna just dust me off like that. And then when I give you the hey Shay, what up, Shay? You like I'm doing too much. I gotta find that happy medium.
I think it was the explanation afterward that got up.
Well, because I just wanted to make it clear. I'm giving you a full shout out. I don't know. That's just how I feel. I ain't gonna do it no more then. Damn it. I'm just gonna be like, that's how you getting it from now. So we're gonna go back to, I don't know if y'all watched the episode before. I think it was the last episode, the episode before. We watched a video of this black woman who went on a date with this I want to say Middle Eastern man, and he took her to Cheesecake Factory. Y'all probably seen the video where she refused to go and she was being very complicated and not trying to appeal to what he was doing. We're gonna watch. They've sat these two down in a talk show, and we're gonna listen to her reasoning for why she was the way she is. He said, "Yes, correct. No dictatorship." I have several things to say about that. All right. Well, look, if y'all want to come onto the show and do a live, I can invite y'all. I can put it into the comment section. And y'all can go ahead and get on this if you want to. Give me this. Let me finish. There we go. There you go, y'all. I sent it. If y'all want to click on it, y'all can click the link and get on here. But let's go ahead and get into this video. Actually, close this one out. I don't know. I think like we all know there's a very thin line between being a good leader and being a bad leader.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
and where they want to jump in and say you're controlling.
Well, yeah, that's another thing. Social media has, turned leading someone, trying to lead someone to their best interest and to make people think they're being controlling.
Yeah.
Let's
get into it. All right. Actually, I'm gonna move it a little further back just because I want to hear what he got.
Alicia.
Alicia. Thank you.
We'll get that right. Okay, so Alicia, you didn't seem to really disagree with what he was saying. Now, you had a definitely a different opinion before he gave you his mind, right? But you seemed very receptive to it. Can you explain to me kind of what you were thinking and how you saw him in that video? Because he's saying they took him in a negative light. What?
Why he over there looking like Prince Abubu?
Just got done selling bean pies.
What do you think?
Well, yes, I think once we had the conversation,
you notice she's dressed a little bit more humbly than she was when she went on that date. The girls ain't out tonight.
could see my role in the conflict.
Okay. Okay.
Let's back up a little bit. To be fair, I mean, I was always raised that the man is supposed to cater to you. I mean, you're courting me, so court me. That means
you're supposed to cater to each other. This is where a lot of things, in my opinion, this is where a lot of things get lost in translation.
It can't be one-sided.
It can't.
You have to bring value to the other person. It ain't they just bring to you, because I read, you can't make no one happy.
No.
What you can do is you can make them happier, right? By how you are around them. But they have to initially love themselves and be happy with themselves to be happy. You trying to make somebody happy is only going to lead down to destruction. Because, man, you've ever seen a man? You ever see a man who he keeps doing things for this woman, but nothing's ever good enough? Or a woman gets with a man and she keeps doing these things and nothing ever good enough. It's because that person they're doing this for is not truly happy with themselves.
Wherever I want to go, you take me.
Absolutely.
Whatever I want, you buy me. That's courting.
No, that isn't.
The fuck you? Whatever you want to buy, whatever you want, I just buy you. No, you didn't earn any of that.
I think a lot of people got dating and marriage and things like that confused with being taken care of. Those are two totally different things.
Being taken care of means the things that you need to survive, I provide you. Not whatever you think of in your head that you want, I just give you. That's a genie.
No, I'm looking for a provider. So, but after the conversation,
and I don't like his fucking body language. The Middle Eastern dude, he slouched. She's a taller woman. I didn't know how much of a giant she was compared to this man. But just the dynamic, you could tell why she treated him this way. Women have a tendency to where if a guy is smaller, he doesn't present dominance. She treats him like he's not equipped man to protect her.
And I could see how there was a lot of in that exchange. I was definitely very self-centered, and I can appreciate if I do want someone to provide for me, I at least gotta be a little bit nice.
Absolutely. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, great. So
how many thousands of DM did somebody have to tell you
got roasted
before you realize how self-centered this you are? This is probably, I guarantee you, there was probably a lot of men who she dealt with who probably hit her up and say, now you wonder why we didn't work out. But I mean, good for her. Finally, the light bulb went on.
Yeah, she had to see it. It's like looking in the mirror.
Now I ask you this, based on your idea of dating before your conversation with Jay, how did you grow up? Who also thinks that way? I'm sure you have friends who think that way.
Okay, what I want to know from you, Beans, do you think, in the audience, do y'all think she was brought up with a father in her life or not a father?
I'm gonna say yeah, father.
I'm gonna say I don't think it was a father in her life.
Way I've heard it a lot.
I mean,
Okay, so-
everybody. I mean, that's what he's supposed to be the provider.
Absolutely.
So, you know, and I'm a beautiful woman, so I'm expecting.
That's another thing. Stop. I don't like when people say there's nothing wrong with feeling like you the shit. It's the fact that you keep telling people you the shit. You don't believe it. Because anybody that gotta tell other people, I look good, I'm sexy, I'm handsome, I'm beautiful, you don't truly believe that shit. You don't need to say that if you really was that.
Expecting to be treated like royalty. I mean, come on. So that's
but
what
the
I was
kicker
doing.
is, how do we treat him? And that's
Right,
where the
right.
disconnect was.
Right.
In the video,
You want to be treated like royalty, but you treat the man you trying to be with like crap. You gonna get what you put in.
now of course I'm sure you think of it differently now, but in the video you basically told him that, you know, you're not going in there, you know your value. It would be embarrassing for you to go inside a Cheesecake Factory. A lot of people like Cheesecake Factory.
I bought, you know what's so crazy about that? After I watched that video, I bought stock in Cheesecake Factory. I don't know why, but
Because it's trending now.
Yeah, I bought some stock in that month.
Now, so when I see that video, I'm thinking, okay, she must have some friends who probably would disagree with her going inside a Cheesecake Factory. Your peer group. So
I would
peer
never-
pressure probably keeps you from.
Never live that. Oh my God. I would have never lived that down.
Wow, just ate the Cheesecake Factory.
I really want to know what this woman does for a living, because for her friends to be that bougie that they don't go to Cheesecake Factory, who the hell are they? The fucking housewives of Atlanta?
That's another thing. Don't let your friends dictate where you go.
You shouldn't even. A man is willing to take you out at this stage in the game, because I know you in your 30s. You definitely not in your 20s. 30s are up. For you to be in this stage of the game, you should be happy a motherfucker willing to take you anywhere and not be embarrassed about it.
They wouldn't let you live that down.
No, I have an image to protect.
So like, I'll give you an example. Like my mother she loved to keep up with the Joneses. She loved to have like Gucci, like designer bags and things. There's nothing wrong with having those things. But I said, look, what if I got you a fake designer bag that looked just like the same? She said, I don't do fake. I'm better than that. And I was like, but no one will know, just you. Everybody else will think it's real and treat you that way. I don't do that. And I was like, okay, so you don't make no damn sense. All I care about is the feeling I get that other people see when I think, ain't that the real reason anybody buy anything?
To be seen
and how they feel about it. When other people be like, yo, those is fire.
Wow, does not do that. That was, that was my circle though. That's how, sure. That's how we roll.
Sure.
To be quite blunt, that's how we roll.
Ladies, do y'all have friends like this? Do y'all have friends that are this? Are you that type of person where you will refuse to go somewhere with a man on a date? What places would you not go on a date with a man based off of, because your other friends would make fun of you?
Hypergamy is a big, thing in my circle. Is what it's what we've been taught. Why? As a Black woman, I'm gonna go there.
Please go there. Let me see what you about to say, because it's coming from the camel's mouth. I ain't calling her a camel. I'm just, it's a saying.
Woman, we're really tired of having to settle. We want to be treated well.
Mm-hmm.
You're tired of having to settle. What are you? I just want to know, what does settling look like for you, Black women? What does settling look like? Because she says we as black women are tired of settling.
I
Are you tired of dealing with Ray Ray and Pookie because you keep picking them?
don't pick them.
What I just want to know, what is settling mean for a black woman? What does it look like?
We want that soft life. So that's what I thought I was going after. However, what I understand is a part of having a soft life is being cooperative.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. So when she's saying soft life, she mean she got the gravy train. She got Mr. Warbucks who's gonna take care of her. Yeah, you can't be the same hard-nosed attitude. It's gonna be my way or the highway, but you're not footing the bill. See, that's the reason why men in the old days, men were men, because we knew the simple playbook was provide a home, provide food, and protect her, and you're gonna get the respect and the final say of things, because that's all you need to do. Now, women still want the protection, the home, and the providing for, but they have their own, so they don't respect the man.
And when she
from that,
and this is where to me, in my opinion, this is where the control comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you want this, you have to cooperate.
You have to give up something.
That's the give and take right there.
But they just want to, or at least I say they. She wants to take but not give,
and not give and run the show, and it doesn't work like that.
And soft.
Not being combative.
You're
right.
Actually being soft.
Right.
Being receptive, being sweet,
absolutely
being pleasant, right? Because we do understand the value of resources, but it can't be just something for a lifestyle. Resources, a man's resources is not.
I love how you could tell her energy towards him versus her energy towards this guy in the middle. She finds him attractive. That's why she's smiling, being letting him speak, not interrupting him.
Yeah, he ain't saying much.
Just for a woman's experience.
I wish he wasn't in the middle. I wish she was in the middle, because it just looks like he's like the child in this bunch.
And traveling, and the lifestyle they'll live when married is for providing for the family and the children. And that's why she should seek a man and, respect his resources, or prioritize his resources, not just for what it can do for her. Right. And so when you were in the beginning of it, you was just saying, I'm not doing it. It seemed really selfish. Right. And I appreciated that when I saw the video myself. That's one of the things I covered is, wow, I've never seen a woman that receptive to being accountable. Right. And you were. But Jay, however, didn't want to go out on a date. He wanted to discontinue that date, and he wanted to take it on to the house. Jay,
hold on, pause it. She was receptive after he was like, yo, taking you home.
That's a fact.
There wasn't like a compromise in between that. Okay, we really going home? I guess I'm going home. No, I can't give her credit on that one.
She said, wow, she grabbed her chest like she came on the show wearing Fendi and Prada. Yeah, she really feeling herself. She felt like she's that girl. That's what turned me off about her. Cater is not to be ungrateful. Well, he a fool for doing a sit-down interview after she. You know what? Now, look, I'm going to give y'all a heads up about this show, about this whole interview. He already said he has not gotten good reviews from that video. He hasn't got women wanting to talk to him, nothing like that. You know why? Because he dealt with the bullshit. He let her keep running her mouth. And I'm not saying he should, hit her or nothing like that, but he should be like, yo, what are you talking about? Yo, get the fuck out of my car. Like, I've always said, treat her. If you were to flip the script, would she do this for you? And if the answer is no, then why the hell you doing it?
I pretty much say meet him with the same energy.
Let's get back into it.
For first time, stopping a date midway through and going on back home, or
something like that's. I'm sorry, at least that's the first time I've really put my foot down to that kind of extent, but it's not like
what the hell you apologizing for? What you sorry for?
an isolated incident.
Okay.
You know, like I've gone on dates with several people now, even before her, where they had very specific things they were looking for in a boyfriend or whatever.
Do y'all just see how massively
He don't go out with
bigger than she is? And look how he slouches. He just doesn't present confidence.
No, he doesn't.
She's standing up taller than he is. I know she's probably naturally taller than him, but the reality is he's like slumped over.
And even within my own circles, right? And that's just not something that I'm looking for, because I was raised like we were talking about how she was raised, whereas with me, like my family, like we've passed down the name for ages, and we're a very close-knit, strong family.
You passed down your first name, Jay? Like your father's and father.
Yeah,
How many generations, probably?
I mean, I couldn't really count it myself.
Wow.
Because I mean, the thing is, like, I'm from India.
Okay.
You know, and
Oh,
the
okay,
partition
India.
happened where like India was separated from Pakistan,
Mhm.
and a lot of my family were on both sides of that, and we had to come back together.
Wow.
And we had to. It was very important for us to stay strong after the fact. At the time, maybe we didn't care as much about creating this legacy.
Christ.
He's so long-winded and boring. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm gonna give him one more minute. If he don't get to the story, we switching it up, y'all.
But ever since, it's like that's been one of the strongest parts of our family, is the importance in creating our legacy. And with that in mind, like I've grown up with the idea that I want a strong family here now that I'm living in America. The only kind of relationships I seek are ones where that is the only value. That is the biggest value. That is the most important thing for the other person as well as for me.
Wow. That's actually powerful. So your family going through all that they did, it caused you guys to really idealize relationships, right? And
specifically relationships that last.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so here you are in America.
Okay, so pretty much he's saying, I knew when the conflict she was giving me, this was never going to be a relationship that was going to last. So I just said, let's end this. Good for you for just, I mean, you long-winded as hell. I'm not going to sit there in front. You don't get to the point, but you got to it in the sense of, we can go ahead and end it, where you knew this wasn't going to last. And a lot of people, especially in the Black community, when she say settling, I think a lot of us just sit there and we get in relationships and we know darn well this ain't going past this, but we still deal with it because we bored.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying, you know what? Hey, it's been real. Go find Joe forever if there is one for you, and move around.
And I've asked people too who you know, they've come to us and complain about their significant other, and at some point we both were like, what do you say?
You said fast forward to 3720. Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, but this person was complaining about her boyfriend, and I was like, why don't you just leave? Why are you staying with this man?
Oh,
if this is what's happening, like, what do you do? You're wasting your time.
Because I think truly a lot of us, we don't value our own time. We think, oh, everything else, time is the most precious thing we have. We only have a certain amount, and we don't know how much we have. You know what I mean? I might have 10 minutes, you might have 50 years. The reality is, so when you're sitting there wasting time with people that you know it's never going to go past this cap, why keep going with it? If it's like working a job. If you don't see yourself moving up the ranks in the job, why go ahead and do it?
Exactly.
If it don't give you no benefit, why keep doing it? Go and move on and get something else. Cut your losses.
And my thing is, and I understand, because I told this person, like, look, getting a divorce, telling someone you want to be here anymore, it's a tough thing to do. But on the other side of it, it opens up so many doors. and you realize you do find your value in your time after you do it.
Yeah, after you realize how much time you've wasted.
We've wasted, yes.
Yeah.
Staying in this situation is not benefiting you at all.
All right, so I listened to you, Skins. Let me go ahead. I fast forward to 3720. Let's see what he got to say about this.
The date, knowing what you know now.
I think if we were able to find a way to get our values more in the center, I could see us trying again.
I mean, yeah, I would be willing to go out on a date again.
Okay, hell no. Let me just say this. Yeah, give me my second verb. All right, what you just showed me, and I want to zoom back out so y'all can see what the hell I'm saying. What you just showed me, bro, is that you have no fucking options. You're showing her you have no options. After this viral video went out, you sat there and said, I've struggled since this video of getting for women to come at me. Okay, she just realized he's in a dead zone. He has it's like you're in the middle of the desert and she drives up with a car and she's like, oh, you need a ride? Okay, well, look, the nearest gas station this far, you're gonna have to pay me $1,000. Or I could just leave you out here in the desert. That's pretty much what you're saying, bro. And the fact is, when she said, oh yeah, I'll go out with you again, you're giving. So wait a minute, let me just get this right. One, you already know she looking for Daddy Warbox. She looking for that sugar daddy, and you know you got the money. That's why you was willing to take her to this 5-star restaurant, but she was running late. Cool. Secondly, I just want to say, you let someone disrespect you to the utmost, film you, try to embarrass you, try to do all these things, and you're willing to try it again? What value are you saying about yourself, bro?
No, I knew, like, you pretty much said what I'm about to say. He doesn't value himself. He doesn't have any confidence. And she just sees the money.
She sees the money and she sees somebody she can control.
Yes.
See, what she learned was this. I went too far.
Now
I gotta just pull it back a little bit. I can control this man. I just gotta not be so forceful of not go to Cheesecake Factory.
He basically gave her the cheat code.
100%.
He said what he was looking for, what he wanted, and then she's like, "Oh, that's all I gotta do.
That's all I gotta do. I gotta play that role.
I
can play that role for a minute till I get them the Daddy Warbucks' bank account, credit card.
As soon as she get what she wants, she's going right back to that.
It gets better. Keep play. Oh shit, it gets better.
More?
Okay, hold up. Let's go back.
Can this man be embarrassed?
Can this get any worse than it already is, y'all?
Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. Listen, we want to keep.
That man said, yeah, wow, that's awesome. He said, wow, you're a simp. There's no fucking way I would do this.
But with this first day, actually, we're going to take care of this first date. It's going to be on us. So we're going to send you somewhere just like they used to do on all those other talk shows. We're going to take care of it. And then we'll reach back to you guys in a couple of weeks and find out how that's going. How does that sound?
I'd love
to see what you guys are up to.
As long as it's not the cheesecake.
I just about to say, I knew it.
She is funny, man.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Look, we got 40 seconds left of this video. If he got any testicles left in him, he say it's definitely gonna be the Cheesecake Factory.
Guys, this was an amazing episode of The Truth Factory. Hopefully you guys learned something from that and can apply it to your life. Happy hunting for your next partner. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Oh, he let this woman get the last damn word.
I actually want to know what happens.
You invested now.
I need to know.
You know what happened, dude. Let's stop this game. The game is she went on this date that he didn't even pay for. She's gonna shame him the whole time. Like, look at you. You couldn't even pay for this date. You had to have this. We had to go through all this for you to take me out. That's what's gonna happen.
She probably gonna try to get at the black dude.
She already gave. Look, she bet money. She slipped him the number when she was leaving. Like, yo, after I go out eat with this dude, I'm coming back to your place so you can go ahead and beat this up for me.
Dude probably like, I'm not taking you nowhere.
No, why would he? He's cracking up because he can't take you serious.
Exactly.
Yeah, the black dude realized. See, when you as black women have gotten so not all black women, but this one, when you're a black woman and you get so outside of your being an attitude, being stuck up, being conceited, feeling like you deserve something that you haven't even earned, all those things, black men have already seen that. That's why you're single, right? And then you've gone outside your race to be with somebody thinking he don't know your tricks. He don't know how you really are. He ain't peeping the game right. See, black people can see black people right away. We were like, yo, you on some bullshit. Or you this, you that, you're crazy as fuck. We know our tendencies because we know our culture.
And the thing that kills me, because I've had this argument too, when people tell me, "Oh, well, if the black man won't do it, I'll go to another race." You think they gonna put up with that
for a moment? Because they ain't used to it.
Yeah.
But eventually, all men are the same in some regard. The only difference is some men take more bullshit than others. But eventually, he gonna go with somebody else.
Yeah.
I was listening to this the sermon today, and the dude pretty much broke down why men are unfaithful to their wives or to women more than women are to men. And the reason is because men don't make decisions out of fear. They make decisions out of logic. We're logically based. We think of that's why we're the natural leaders, because we think logically. We don't think emotionally. Women think emotionally. So the reason women don't cheat more than men is not because they don't want to. They've thought about cheating. The difference is they don't feel it's a good thing. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They feel that would be a wrong thing to do. Because they feel bad about doing it, they don't do it. Not because they don't actually want to do it. It's because of a feeling. Everything is based off a feeling for women. So for a man, men don't feel anything for the most part.
No.
We don't. And the guy, he said that. He said, fellas, understand something. When you're married, you're never going to feel married. You're going to have to make a decision to be married each day, because the feeling of being attracted, you're going to always be attracted to women.
Mm-hmm.
Women are always going to try to pursue you.
Mm-hmm.
It's your choice if you want to be married or don't be married, right? So what I'm saying is, when you were married, right, and a woman approached you and she looked good and attractive, you still were attracted to her. You still would have had sex with her. The difference is you chose not to because you're married. You calculated in your mind, if I do this, one, can I get away with it? You're calculating that already. Two, if I don't get away with it, what's going to be the issue? What am I going to deal with? Do I want to deal with those things? No, I don't want to deal with those things. So I choose to be married. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's how men think.
That is true.
A woman, when she cheats, when she fully cheats, this is why women are not mad when they cheat, truly, because they've already felt hurt from their man. That's why they feel it's right for them to go cheat. You know what I'm saying? When men cheat, and we go and say, oh, when we get caught, we already have a logical reason why we went and cheated. I asked you for sex, you didn't want to give it to me. Every time I come home, the dishes in the sink, you always sleep. You don't want to, you don't do nothing around the house. We've already calculated why we're doing this. Women just going, when they do it, they're like, yo, I've tried everything, right, to be with this man. This man has treated me wrong. He's this, he's that. I don't want to break up the relationship because I feel bad about doing this to this man, because I love this man, because he make me feel this way. So I'm not going to do it, right? If she do it, she's already been emotionally detached from you. Her feelings is in that other man now.
Yeah.
or she's doing it because she feels she wants to try to hurt you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen that so many times.
You don't see men having sex with other women to try to hurt his woman. He doesn't care about that. He cares about logically, I did this and this, and you didn't give me this, so now I'm doing this.
I've said it makes sense.
And I was like, damn, he's right. So I forgot what I was going at with this one. I went on a tangent. Y'all. You know how I do sometimes. But
yeah, I totally agree. Because being married, you do got it's not just cheating either. Either going places and putting yourself in situations. You have to calculate. Like I got, there are times, men, you get invited to strip clubs and stripper parties.
Exactly.
You have to sit there and think, like, look, is this going to cause a problem down the line?
Am I going to be able to withstand ass and titties in my face to where a girl, if she was to, I'll give you promise up 9 times out of 10, if a man was presented sex from another woman while they were married to the point where you knew 100% your woman, no one would ever find out, and your woman would never find out, you could move on with your life and be married to this woman. 9 out of 10 men would do it. 9 out of 10 men, most men would do it.
No, because no consequences.
Exactly. It ain't got nothing to do with if we feel it. The only men who wouldn't do it is the men who decide they want to be married. I decide I'd rather be married than deal with this.
Mm-hmm. It's all about peace of mind and clear conscience. That's basically why I never acted on things.
Yeah.
And I never wanted anything to come back. I don't want nothing hanging over my head.
That was a logical decision. I don't want nothing coming back to me later on, because everybody knows, some people know this reality of there's certain laws in the world where it's karma. Whatever is done in the dark has to come to light. That's just how it works. Exactly. So if you do something long time ago that you thought you got away with, it's gonna come back.
Yeah.
In some form. And it's gonna be crazy how it come back. You're like, yo, how the fuck they find this video? Or how you know this person?
I even went as far as disclosing things. Right before I got married, I disclosed anything I can think of, any crazy thing I did while we were dating. So
some things that you really felt like would have ended the relationship.
Yeah, and I told her everything. So
you're like, there's nothing. So if you go forward with this marriage, there's nothing you can come back to me later on and say,
you know this about me. And people said I was crazy to do it, because honestly, after I did it, she didn't talk to me for like 3 weeks. So I thought it was over. Like, not gonna lie.
But was there a weight lifted from you?
There was, because there was no worry about it. So, and it turns out I was smart in doing this, because years later, one of her little friends found out something that I had did, and all she could say is, I already know about that. He told me.
Oh, that probably felt good. You was like,
done.
Checkmate, bitch.
There is nothing she did not know about me.
All right, let's get to his last video. This pretty much, Beans always says, if you want a woman to hear you, let another woman tell it. And see how, and so she can't say, oh, it's coming just from a man.
You can find it.
There it is. I found it. This is the great singer Fantasia. She come out with some real banging knowledge. Let's see.
Most women are trying to be the leader. That's why you can't find a man. You can't be the king in the house. Fall back and be the queen and let your man lead the way.
What does that mean? You can't be a leader? Because a lot of women look at that like, no, I can lead in my household. I can do this in my household. What does that mean?
That's not how it's supposed to be, and that's why we bump heads. Generational curse, and how society have placed our men. and women have to stand up and be the mother and the father and the provider. And so then now you are so bad, you can't be told nothing, that when the right man come, you lose him because you're trying to be the man.
Can we be equal?
Of course. But see, at the end of the day, I'm the neck, my man's the head. So he can't make any moves without his wife. It all works together. But you can't be the head of the house. You got to let the man be the head of the house. But it's a generational thing, and it's what we've been taught. Stand up, be strong. You can still be a queen. Queen plays a part. The king needs his queen. Most.
All right. So I hope y'all heard what she said, ladies. You can't be the head of the house, but that doesn't diminish your value or your position in the household. You are the man's neck. He is the head. You are the neck. You can't move your neck, even though y'all know I don't really got a neck. My big ass ain't got a neck, but you can't move your head without the neck. So you got to go. They go intertwine with each other. You know what I mean? If my neck trying to go left, but my head trying to go right, it's gonna be a problem.
And I think that's where a lot of people get it misconstrued, because they don't feel like it's a partnership if you're being led, and it still is.
It still is, because
That's
you
the
know
thing.
why? Leading takes a decision to be made, and following takes a decision to be made. You could tell us, let's go left. I'm going left, right? Or we going left, but I still have to make that decision to say I'm going left with you.
Exactly.
I'm following you because I know where we headed is somewhere greater.
Yeah, it's like when you're riding in a car. You know, you're trusting the driver to take you out where you need to go.
He said, "No, who wants to lead? I don't know nothing." Hey, don't. I already know. She like, look, I'm gonna act like I don't know nothing. So you go ahead and just make all the decisions. I ain't gotta think. I can just enjoy.
Trust me when I say, because I've been in both situations where when I try to lead, we always butted heads.
You talking about with a female, right?
Yes, when I was married, I was one of the probably always, but I could be 1,000% right. And she just
do you know what's so crazy about that though?
Butting heads.
When if you let her lead and shit just went bad, she still would blame you.
Yes, that was part of the problem. I've been in that situation, but I'm also in a situation where someone is allowing me to lead. I give them a chance to, speak their piece if they feel a certain way, but they also allow me to be like, look, I hear what you're saying, but this is the best option for us.
How much more peace are you at when you have a woman, she gives her opinion, but ultimately she lets you make the final decision?
Oh my God. It's just that simple, ladies. Y'all just don't understand.
It makes us. I'm gonna tell you, ladies, truthfully, that's when men feel like men. When you let us lead and let us make the decisions. Granted, we're gonna ask you for your opinion because it's a team effort.
Yes.
But when we make a decision, you say, "Okay, let's do that," and not hold it. First off, you can't hold it over us.
No,
you gotta let us try to, because every man wasn't growing up leading, so we learning just like you learning. But you got to give us that leeway to say, okay, he made the decision. Was it the best decision? It was the best decision he thought it was. So we're going to keep moving forward. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If he make a bad decision, you can't just be like, see, I knew you. I should have never listened to you. Because now he's going to be more hesitant to make decisions.
Exactly.
Because he don't want to make the wrong one.
I used to say, let me fall on my sword. Let me do this. And a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't know how to be led. Because I also been in a situation where a woman said she wanted me to lead, but she wanted me to lead how she thought I should lead.
But isn't that so? When you do that, ain't that you leading?
Yeah, that's you.
If you say, that's like saying, look, I'm not going to tell you which box to choose. There's 4 boxes, but you can't choose these 3.
Right.
So choose wisely. Motherfucker, that mean I can only choose this one piece because you directed me this way.
Exactly. They just didn't understand that. I was like, you don't know how to be led at all.
We got to do better, y'all. We got to do better. Today is Friday.
It is.
So that means I need y'all to go out there and do something for yourself. The week you worked hard the whole week. Now it's time to relax. Go find somebody you can hang out with, be cool with, vibe with, get under somebody, whatever it is. But go
Get
do
under
something.
somebody?
Yeah, shit. It's Friday. It's the weekend. Somebody out here trying to get done.
Okay.
Get done dirty. You know what I mean?
Whatever floats
Or
your
get
boat.
on top of somebody, whichever way.
Whatever floats your boat.
But do something for yourself. Relax and unwind. You feel me? I'm gonna let Shay say the last. That's my man. Okay. Sonny the Soul. What he said? Any guy who's afraid to make decisions shouldn't be making decisions. And if he's not confident, his woman should not allow him to make decisions. Well, I'll say this.
Mm-hmm.
Confidence comes from doing something and being successful at it. But the only way you can be successful at something is try, and try again.
That's it.
So ultimately, if you are his helpmate, ladies, you do need to let him try to lead. If he can't make good decisions, that's where helpmate comes in. You could say, babe, what do you think about this? You can kind of guide him into making the right decision.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Don't just leave him out there to water on his own and be like, yo, I ain't saying nothing. Figure it out. That's the worst. I hate when people say that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You want me to make a decision, but I'm asking you for some maybe a clarity. Like, what do you think about this? And you say, I don't know. Figure it out. Well, hell, then we just gonna both be just assed out.
Exactly.
We a team, y'all.
Exactly.
Always remember that.
If I fail, you fail, and vice versa.
So it's leading and controlling both ways. That's all I gotta say. You got anything else you want to say before we get the hell up out of here?
I think we did it today.
All right, man. Hey, y'all. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We do videos Monday and Friday. And then, of course, we're going to be dropping some more interview videos. Look out for that. All right. I'm your boy Canteen. This my man Beans.
Y'all have a good weekend.
Hey, it's the Social Norm. We out this bitch.
That's got to be racist.
Daddy.